Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Sleep, and the start of a good sleep day for December. Let's head in, see how things went, and check out last night's sleep research. I hope you all slept well. Felt like a really good night of sleep for me, especially after getting over whatever sort of illness was keeping me under the weather for so long. Full 100 sleep score with 13 additional minutes. And there we go, that looks a little closer to normal for me. Still a little bit more dozing than I normally see, but balanced. Okay. We got everything on the table today. That's great to hear. $156 million drowsy power. Everything is represented. We've got a couple of 3 stars too, as well as an Adopt Belly. Let's see who's at camp today. Alright. So we got Slowbro at Top Belly. We got Riolu. We got Florogato. Ooh, there's a Dratini, there's a Comfey down there on the bottom. Doduo, another Riolu. In the same week. In the same week. Let's go. Shiny Psyduck. What a great start. I got no words. Of course. And that's really all, yeah. Great. Okay. Now this should be fun. Alright, an ingredients ticket, thank you. I still want to try to take the Comfey home, even though it's not hungry. Just because I see them so infrequently. I'm just going to feed this Dratini until it is full. That certainly makes it easier. But I'm not out of the woods yet. Set up for success for next time. I already cashed out on being lucky already. And everyone else I've recruited at least once. So, all good on that front. Can't leave you out there though, Psyduck. Alright. And that's where I'll wrap it up. Astonishing. Yeah. Gotta share the shinies. One point shy of 20,000 Dream Shards. I think, if my math is right. I love the end of the week. It's so much fun. Quirky-natured Comfey. Comfey is an ingredient specialist. This one's specializing, I guess, in ginger, which isn't bad that it's mostly focused on... It's got 2 ingredients, but mostly focused on 1. Energizing Cheer to a random Pokemon on the team. Let's see, we're going to be looking for ingredient-focused skills. Inventory ups, skill trigger, all the inventory ups, and Dream Shard bonus with a no nature effect. So it's really relying on its just natural base collection rate. It will have the maximum amount of space to store all of those ingredients, which is good. And that's about it. Alright. Well, not quite what I'm looking for, but still a fun catch nonetheless. Gentle-natured Psyduck. Psyduck is a skill specialist, so our ingredient collection is largely irrelevant, but cocoa heavy with some apples is not bad. We're going to be looking for skill level ups and skill triggers. Berry finding, interesting. Ingredient finder, helping speed, inventory up, skill trigger. Main skill chance up. Energy recovery down is not great, but that skill trigger S could still be a skill trigger. Granted, it is out of reach at level 100, but I'll still at some point run the numbers on this just to see what that looks like. It may not be the best Psyduck that I have, but it's not as bad as some of the other shinies that I've gotten. It was fun. Alright. So there's our additional XP from Good Sleep Day and Growth Week, so we're getting a full 2 times bonus. Tonight's going to be the night that if you did want to use Growth Incense with it being at its peak, if you're only looking to use 1, this would be the night. As you can see by our sneaky snacking, I did change up the team just a little bit to not only put some Pokemon on that I wanted to get some boosted experience, but as well to help out with the larger meal for today. 10 apples to cook with, which is good. That's exactly what I need. Can't believe the month is just about half over already. Time has been flying. No additional news. We still got until tomorrow for maintenance, so we still got a little bit of time. How about everybody else? 33 reports. Alright. Good job, everyone. Thank you for supporting by sharing your sleep research. Alright. First, to start off, because I will end up switching back. Alright. Well, I figure there might have been enough time to get a skill trigger added to Dene. Well, that was a little out of order, but it happens. Okay. Let's make a nice big old breakfast. Since I've only made it once, the Defiant dressed coffee salad with 100 ingredients. Right now, my most abundant additional... Yeah, that's perfect. We'll use most of this excess honey. Then as far as everything else that I need, still got plenty of corn. Still have plenty of honey. And still a good chunk of apples. Got it in. 116,000 dish strength. All the way up to level 23 on that cook. My goodness. Yeah, that's certainly worth a rank up. Going to Master 6. That is quite a jump. Yeah, so no stop spun yesterday, so no additional berries. That's okay. So, at this point, I can swap the team around a little bit to help gather some missing ingredients. Because I don't know that I may end up cooking a little bit later today. So this may be a good opportunity to just stock up where needed. I did know I was a little low on tomatoes. So that'll be good for now. And then, at the end of tonight, I'll get back in there and switch things up to the folks that I want to get that boost. I cannot believe in same week. That's incredible. So, as promised yesterday, I still gotta get that 217 candies used. And I took a look to see where my gaps in ingredients are. Or at least the things that, like, I have Pokemon set up for, but I haven't done the leveling yet. So, like, not you. I'm just going back chronologically. Eventually, when I get to Old Gold Power Plant, try to find a Shinx with oil. I don't think any of the ones that I got ended up getting that in the second and third slot. But the slightly above average Quaxley, as an example, to help gather some leaks, is certainly a viable candidate. And the other was apples, as I've kind of noticed this week. Pinsir's good at getting it, but it's not entirely focused on it. So if there's a need for me to just get straight apples, and I don't want to be gambling on the fact that some of it may end up becoming honey, I don't have a dedicated apple collector. Now, this would be something that would also fall on this particular Fuecoco, or Skeledirge once it gets fully leveled. However, at least until level 60, which I don't even have a single level 60 Pokemon yet. Blastoise is still 59. I can ride that apple for quite a while, and it still outbalances the amount of fiery herb that this Pokemon will get. I do have, I think it's the other one. I do have a straight apple Fuecoco that is also very similar to Quaxley, where it's above average, but will still get the job done. This just doesn't have any ingredient finding. It's like the other Pokeball we caught today, where it's like, yeah, it just has all the storage up. It can just carry a lot, which is good, but it naturally needs to be faster. So I kind of was thinking tossing and turning, and I'll just remind folks, because it may have been a while, there's also the 97% one that was caught, which is the most ideal candidate, but because of that sausage at 30, it's not going to also be accomplishing that task. Maybe once I can get it to 60, that it's outweighing the amount of sausage that's coming in, and it really doesn't matter, but I think it intrinsically, I really just need a Fuecoco with straight apples that is a above average, or somewhere in that 80 and 90%. So I think at least for the immediate future, since I don't know when I will have an opportunity. Oh, that's fun to see. I'm gonna choose to invest in this Fuecoco just to have a dedicated apple collector. And I'm just going to use it to, now I will just naturally collect candy through sharing and any of them that I encounter, and then I can just evolve it as need be. And it did just get ingredient finding, so it will be, right now, from 30 to 60, it's going to be getting quite a lot of apples. So that's good for now. And we'll see if tomorrow I can recruit 3. It's not a big deal if I don't, but it's there. And just as a check-in, now that we've gotten that squared away, 98,000, we're within 10,000. I thought it was going to be like January that I was going to have to wait to cash this in. And that may still be the case with the holiday event. But The amount of dream shards per night has been fantastic, so that may happen sooner than later. How am I looking on dream clusters? Yeah. Could technically do it right now. Ooh, it's tempting. But no. I want to be able to help level a couple more Pokemon. So I am going to save that until after the holiday event has ended. Oh, pardon me. With that is what I have for this morning. Still got a little bit of a lingering cough. But yeah, that's what I have for this morning. Thanks so much for stopping by. Hope your growth week has been good. And I will be back tomorrow morning with some more sleep research. But until then, sleep well.